Good morning, everybody. This is immigration attorney Irene Weisman. Today is Friday, August 8th, 2025. I know I'm outside, unusual spot for me. I am in downtown Manhattan in Zuccotti Park. I just finished an adjustment of status interview with my clients. I was gonna take this first near Federal Plaza, but then decided to walk, then wanted to do it by City Hall. It was too loud over there, so here I am in Zuccotti Park. Actually like this spot a lot. I frequently sit here on my way between Federal Plaza and my office. This is closer to my office, but this is about 7 minutes away from 26 Federal and about 3-4 minutes away from my office. Had an adjustment of status interview this morning with my clients. My client is in removal proceedings. He entered through CBP1. He was paroled in. He is in removal. He has a pending asylum application. He is married to a U.S. citizen. USCIS has jurisdiction over his adjustment of status. Hence, we filed the adjustment of status application, the entire packet with the bona fide marital exemption with USCIS. I was worried about this interview. There is risk of detention nowadays with these types of cases. Happy to report that we walked out, nobody got detained, the interview went well. Obviously, officer has to review the entire case. There were computer issues, never smooth, but nobody got detained, and I'm happy with how everything went down. I know I haven't been coming out, posting anything for a while. Again, it's been really busy. So we'll do a short video right now, and then there is a lot more news than what I'm going to discuss today, but we'll do a very brief right now. Wanted to say that the Board of Immigration Appeals came down with another case. They issued this case as precedent. It's called matter of AKHMEDOV, and it's the 29 INN December 166 2025. This was a bond appeal, and basically what the BIA said was they reversed the immigration judge who granted bond, but they said that there were significant discrepancies on the record for this particular individual between his addresses. The court was unable to understand whether in fact he resides in New York or in Michigan, and the board did not like that. There were failure to submit change of address form AR11, and if the case is in court, in that particular case it's EOIR 33, it is a requirement to submit a change of address very quickly after a move, any move, not just, interstate or anything, but once you change your address, you are required to update USCIS and immigration court if your case is in immigration court. In this particular case, this individual submitted the change of address, but only a year after. And the board specifically indicated that failure to timely submit a change of address presented as a flight risk for this individual, and they denied bond. Okay, so again, you can go back, read the decision, read the board's reasoning. They did issue it as precedent, but my point is, and I believe I spoke about this before, probably on more than one occasion, if you change your address, please notify your attorney, B, USCIS, C, ICE office, if you're required to do any check-ins with ICE, and immigration court, of course, if your case is in immigration court. It is a requirement. It has always been a requirement, but now they are obviously, making a big point out of it. So if you change address, properly change your address and keep records for yourself, so that you have a copy for your records. And I always have this conversation with my clients, because clients tell me, well, I live here, but technically I spend a lot of time over here. My friends live here, and I have family here. I see this in court and at USCIS and at the asylum office over and over and over again. Okay, I have seen good judges deny change of venue because they could not determine where this individual lives, because they were going in circles as to where they live. Do not play any games. Okay, if you live in one city, then that's where you live. And if you're a truck driver and you often travel, that's one thing. Okay, but you still have a home in one spot. I live out of my truck. No, that doesn't work this way. Okay, you gotta have a designated home address. Okay, it's a problem for people that are trying to play around with with their addresses this way. The judges, the USCIS officers, the asylum officers, they don't like that. They think you're playing with them. They think you're playing games and venue shopping. So establish an address, live at that address. You're allowed to change your address, but if you change your address, you got to notify the proper authority, and you have to properly notify them. Okay, and if you don't, there's going to be consequences. Okay, look up this case. I'll post it in the description to this video, and I'll talk to everybody soon about other updates that are happening, because there are many. Have a good day, everybody.